this win makes 4 in a row over Sonora. So tell me a little bit about this rivalry, though.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is we run this town, man. I mean, it's just amazing to be. I mean, the rivalry game itself is just amazing to be in, the environment, but we run this town, man. This is our town. This is our city.
What a special rivalry. Like, so much respect. Coach Murphy's a legend. What he's done at Sonora, just, he set the standard for what we were trying to meet when I got here about 9 years ago now. And so year after year, I had heard about it, had no idea until I got here. And it's just such a fun experience. It's what you asked for, to make these memories. These boys work year round, and to be in this kind of environment, it's incredible.
Early on, just seemed like nothing was going to go down. It was always bouncing out. Tell me about the confidence you have that eventually it's going to go in.
I mean, it's difficult, man, especially when you're missing shots at the beginning of the game. It's tough to get your confidence going, but shout out my coaches. They just kept giving me confidence, and in the locker room in the second half, they just told me keep firing, you know? And that's what I did, and the shots started to go down. So I just want to thank my coaches for that.
We knew it was going to be a tough battle. They have 2 incredible guards. I don't think they get enough credit. Barnes and Holmquist are really, really good, and they got some shooters around them. I thought we, didn't follow the scouting report well to start, and that will happen with some guys. We got a lot of new guys to varsity, and so we lost them a couple times, and it seemed like every time we did, they made us pay. The guys could have crumbled, and they didn't. They kept fighting. That half-court shot from Holmquist could have crushed spirits. Going down 10 in the third quarter could have crushed spirits, but they just kept chipping away, kept believing, and just told us a lot about what we got in that locker room.
We had a young core, so it was different for the environment as well. For them, they needed to just feel it out a little bit. But as a leader, I just had to compose them, keep them calm. I just talked to them individually, just everything's gonna be chill. It's just basketball at the end of the day, and that's what I told them, and we came out with a win.
Acen led the team in scoring, but it was the supporting cast. In fact, a freshman that came up big tonight, Aaron, nailing 2 threes at the end to seal the victory.
Oh man, this kid is special, and the whole Southern California is going to know about him. He doesn't get rattled, he doesn't get sped up, but those shots down the stretch, man, it was a special moment, for him and the whole team to, see him have that opportunity and make it pay.
Walk me through those last 2 threes that kind of put you guys over the edge.
First, off the dribble, felt really good. I worked on that all the time and succeeded, especially in the big part of the game. And then the corner 3, I knew that was going in based off the catch.
I mean, freshmen doing freshman things, man. That's crazy. He's so good for being a freshman. His game is so mature. Like I said, he kept his composure, and that confidence will take you a long way. And you saw the freshman have confidence, and that's what you can do. He's very skilled, so that's what you can do when you have confidence, man.
The atmosphere tonight was awesome. What do you have to say about your fan base and your student section?
Oh, they're the best. It is just an unbelievable community. La Habra is like this small town in in Orange County, this small town feel like you're in a, Friday Night Lights situation, and there's nothing like it. And, credit goes to Coach Murphy, for all the work he's done. But credit to, our great fan base, our ASB, our admin, our athletic director, Paul Caffrey. We just got a great thing going on, a great culture here at La Habra, and it was out in full support tonight.